Alright, these are glitches for 2025 Jailbreak. These could be patched very soon, so you should probably do them while you can. Also, in my Discord server, I'm hosting a giveaway that's 9 to 10 days, you know. Um, the link to it is in my bio. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Alright, so for this first glitch, all you need is a flintlock and also some select cars that can only do this glitch. Personally, I don't know every car that can do this, but two of them that I've seen been able to do it. Actually just one, this proto. But you can always test it with your own cars, see which ones work. So, let's just say this bank is open, you know, ready to rob. It's not, but still works for the video, you know. So if this was open, ready to rob, but you don't have a key card, all you gotta do is back up here. You gotta go as far as you can. You gotta get into the passenger seat, go in first person, hold the flintlock, and like about a second after you shoot, you jump. Alright, so it kicked me out because I went inside, but you guys saw that because the flintlock is the only weapon in Jailbreak that physically knocks you back. When you're in the passenger seat, it knocks the whole car back and it glitches through the wall, and then you can jump out and then get inside the building. This works for this bank and also the Rising City Bank, right? Yeah. You just gotta place you just gotta place your car correctly and you'll get in every time. Now, another thing that you can do this with, this is actually a good example. The museum is open right now. So if we just head there real quick. So with this glitch, this can be done before you... Actually, I don't know if it can be done before you open the museum. But same thing. Back up the car here. First person, shoot, and then a second later, boom, you're here. Look, the door isn't even unlocked yet. So what I can do is I can just grab this. And if I just wait for someone to unlock me, I can get the rest of my stuff. But it's a pretty good way to start off the robbery. Also, jeez. Well, yeah, you can even pull the lever in here. Pretty sure. The door is not even unlocked yet. You see, you just opened the door and I'm already in here. Probably so confused. But yeah, so then when you get in here, you just take whatever you want, you know, just as normal. Except you start off with almost like a full bag. Well, you start out with half a bag, but yeah. And of course, this glitch can be done for other robberies too. For example, it could be done with the jewelry store, probably. Haven't tested it out, but very good possibility. For this next glitch, this one's probably the most overpowered of them all, because you can quite literally go to space. If you have Windows and you have like the white bar above your screen, you can hold left click on top of that to freeze the game. As you can kind of see, I'm going, and then I just hold it, and it kind of froze the game a little bit. But if you do that while you're driving, and you just start to drift barely, and then you freeze it and unfreeze, your car will sometimes go flying like this. You see how it went flying? Of course the anti-cheat sometimes stops you, but sometimes you can get flying real fast. Let me just try to see if I can get a good one here. Yeah, so this one, you see, that one was just not, it wasn't a lot, but it's just a little bit of what this glitch can do. Alright, so this next trick involves the freezing glitch as well. We all know these crates, they're pretty difficult, we hate to do them, but it's required to do the mansion. So, what what I always do for every single crate is what you want to do is immediately right after you start holding E, you want to hold left. Well, that just self-imploded, but you want to hold left click at on the white bar at the top of your screen, and then start it, and then it'll be frozen for the whole time. You won't get killed, and also you will still get all the rewards. And you can even do this with friends to freeze the enemies for them. Keep in mind, sometimes it does go wrong, but most of the time it works. So I'm just gonna show you guys the glitch. So immediately you start holding, you hold E, and then hold the top of the white bar. And then you just want to hold this for a great while. The only way you'll really know when you're done is if you let go. But if you just like go for a second, like that, you could see all of the NPCs are right there, but you can also see my progress as well. When I unpause this, I might be dead. And then there, you can see I unpaused, it's all done. I got a free 7K. Oh, that's not even my vehicle. But yeah, that's another great glitch to do. Alright, so for this trick, you're gonna want to get grenades. You want at least 6. I just got a lot. Alright. And you want to head over to the mansion. Alright, so you want to go to mansion, like normal. Get in here. Make sure you have an invite. So, for this trick, I usually so it's important to know that the first part of the mansion is the hardest part. So, knowing that, you want to make sure you have some firepower. This is probably one of the best ways to start off doing the mansion, because if you don't already know, it starts off with 3 NPCs coming through the door at once. And for most people that's really tough to do, so what we do here is we take about 6 or 7 grenades is the amount you want to have. And I'll show you guys in a second here. Alright, you want to go here. You want to be over at the CEO. You want to shoot him. Then right after, just spam all of your grenades. So let me just pull all my stuff over here so I know what to do. Alright. I'm gonna put a shield bubble down for me to go into just in case. So we shoot, then we spam all of our grenades. And you see, it blows up. Those 2 NPCs are dead, and I'm just dealing with 1. And that was easy as pie. And so you see now, I'm doing a couple tricks. When he does that attack, you want to stand under here. So then, you know, it doesn't hit. And also, this chair has a big enough hitbox that you can kind of hide right here to hide from the laser as well. Then you just kind of go like normal. If you really need to, you can just use the shield bubble to heal for a second. Other than that, it's pretty easy. So that was example of a failure there. But yeah, if you're good enough to solo the mansion with that, like after that part, then you're all set to go. It's really easy, and honestly, soloing the mansion is way better than trying to get a bunch of random people to just come together and hope that they're good enough to beat the mansion with you. It's much more reliable if you do it this way. Alright, now I think everybody practically knows this already, but when you're robbing small stores like this, if you're even robbing them. Just to kind of help if a cop for some reason pulls by, you know. You can just crawl behind the desk here, kind of hide yourself while you're robbing. So then it's less seeable to the cops because who knows, maybe they just try to look for you, don't realize you're there, and they completely ignore you. Same thing you can do at the gas station, you just kind of hide behind the counter, crouch down. It's pretty easy. Not even really a trick, but a little bit helps still. Alright, these next two glitches are really useful if you're trapped in prison and want to get out. There's actually three here, so as long as this hatch event is here, they for some reason decided this was a great place to put segs. So literally, if you're a criminal, what you can just do to easily get out is climb on top of here, click no thanks, cause who's really playing the hatch, and you can literally just hop onto the cop station. You can either take either helicopter, or you can just jump off and run over there. But since I'm showing you other tactics, I'll go back here. The other method is in this trampoline. And there used to be a glitch where you could crouch on the trampoline, and it would launch you high in the sky, and it was fixed, but now it's back. That was a bad attempt, but if you just get lucky like that, you can easily get onto one of these roofs, or just glide out of the prison entirely. You just kind of launch up, and you gotta deploy your parachute when it's a good time to do it. And another really good glitch, if both of those for some reason get patched, is that you can phase through this fence. You see, since it's so tiny, you can literally just crouch. You want to walk against the fence, you want to hold shift, you want to hold jump, and you want to uncrouch and roll at the same time. This is very, very hard to do like this. Just a little warning. Gonna see if I can get one here. Ah, yeah, that's a little bit too hard. So, basically, another way, to do this is so, like a way to make this easier is you go over here, take a donut. You don't want to eat it, but you just want to go back over here. And basically, the donut for some reason makes this glitch way easier. Might even get on my first try here. So basically, I think you just kind of, yeah, you just roll, you sprint into the fence, and you just roll, and you go through it. That time it actually didn't work, but look at this. Alright, yeah, now it doesn't work, but holding the donut makes it way easier, guys. Like, look at that. Boom, just did it a second time. Way easier. Almost no skill needed, kinda. Then you can get out of prison real easy. Alright, so this is a really good glitch you can do with the passenger train. So you see how it's locked right now? If you just get onto the back of it, crouch, and jump, you get onto like this part. But if you uncrouch, you can pretty much just walk in. Sometimes you have to crawl in, but you can freely get the money. You can see it's locked up too. You can just jump back out also. Well, kinda. Oh, kicked me out. But you can crouch and jump to get back out. It's really easy because there's like there's for some reason right above the door is just space you can willingly go through. As you can see, I just got a full bag. And even this is really good if you have a really full server, so the train might be cleaned out, or if there's just somebody in your server that for some reason switches the track. So then it doesn't open, but it's really good if you just wanna get in quick. It is tough to get on the back though, so you just might need some luck with that, but otherwise it's a really good trick for some easy and quick money. Alright, so for this last glitch, pretty much all you need is a helicopter or at least a flying vehicle that has the rope on it, like a rope option. And so what you gotta do is, this is a glitch for museum, I already did one, but this is also just another quick little trick that you can do. This isn't even really useful really, but since they kinda they put these bars here, because there's a trick before where you could put a pickup truck in it and be like in the bars, not in the bars, but in the hole so you could easily get out. But you can still put a helicopter rope inside, so who knows, maybe somebody will grab the rope. But you can still put a rope in if you have a friend that's just trying to help you grind. And it's really useful if you just wanna get out really quick. You don't even need to use the doors. Yeah, but also if you get too close to the museum, it'll say you can't use your vehicle here. But that is just a quick little trick you could do if you're just helping either a noob or just a friend grind. Alright, as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and also join my Discord. It's in my bio for my YouTube channel. There's giveaways, you know. I'm gonna probably be doing giveaways for each milestone that I hit. So for 100, you know, doing one now. It's lasting for 10 more days. And also we practically just created a server. We just made it today, so hope some of you guys join, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a great day. Also, if you want more Jailbreak videos, subscribe.